Finally, we'll discuss the side menu and preview functionality, two relatively big pieces of code. Getting side menu navigation UI to look good has many nuances and pitfalls. The specific UI includes some small details, including a different color to the selected entry representing the current form. A couple of points I'd like to highlight are first, the large amount of padding, 3 millimeters on every side. That is very important for the feel of an application. Don't be stingy with padding. The 1 pixel bottom margin creates the effect of a thin white line separating the side command entries and looks like a border between the entries. Going over the code, we can see the image at the top of the side menu is the same one in the main form. It wouldn't matter if it was a different image. Might actually look better. I use the logo icon mostly to give the UI the right feel. Otherwise, the side menu feels bare. The same is true for the tagline. I use a special UI ID with some padding to space it a bit from the bottom. Without this tagline, the side menu would look empty and weird. Here is an interesting trick. Normally, side menu commands have the side command style. However, I wanted the current form command to be darker. So I check what's the current form and use the UIID attribute of the command to determine the UIID to selected side command, which happens to look exactly like the side command's pressed style. But there is a problem. Since the commands use a material design command icon, it's determined before the UIID has time to take effect, and the icon would have the lighter background color. The hack is to use the pressed icon for the icon, as it will look exactly like the selected side command in this case. The last feature in this module is preview. We can preview the app by pressing the play button, and the trick is that we literally run the restaurant app in place. We only modified it slightly by adding an exit button to the side menu. I copied the source of the restaurant app instead of making it more generic. It's a lazy solution, but I am lazy and proud of it. If the need arises, I'll refactor everything and build a shared code base, but only when the effort justifies itself and not a moment sooner. To get this to work, I had to rename the theme.res file in the Builder app so we won't conflict with the theme of the restaurant app. I did copy the sources and did a few minor hacks in the code, but most of that could be generalized in the future. I stepped out purchase.java as the native interface portion would have been hard to replicate, and it's not something I'd want in the preview. Showing the preview literally means creating the main menu form from the restaurant app and setting the theme from there, then showing the first form. Exiting means the reverse of that, with the now renamed Builder menu. There are more efficient ways of doing this, but this is the most simple and consistently reliable way I found to accomplish this functionality. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative.